naturalization is a privilege. It's not a right.
Yes.
And right now, the statutes for that the naturalization process is laid out by Congress, Article 1, Section 8. And it's residency, good moral character, language proficiency, and passing a civics test, right? Good moral character. All right. Mm-hmm. So there's an argument that you can revoke citizenship if you violate, if you're not a good moral character, and if you're breaking the law, then you can't. But then at the same time, it has to be, since Congress has the power of naturalization, it would have to be written into they would have to write a law. So this is something that Trump can do by executive order, and then Congress can make a law to support that, to codify his executive order.
Dude, I was talking about it this morning. We talked about it last week. We actually stumbled into it. The ACLU's lawsuit, the class action on birthright citizenship,
love this,
has created a either you ban abortions or birthright citizenship is de facto out. So basically what happens is, I'll keep it short because I talked about it a lot, but it's massive. They argued that the class to be protected is future persons. All persons born on or after, all persons born on or after, and future persons. If future persons are certified as a class, this means that the unborn have legal standing to be represented in a court of law. And if that's the case, how can you argue you can kill someone before they've had a hearing before a judge? I mean, in the instance of like the Terry Schiavo case going back, saying this person has to be represented, or they say that future persons cannot have legal standing. And then, of course, abortion is still where it's at. But that means no one can sue on behalf of the unborn for citizenship.
Yep.
And so then Trump just says you don't get it.
This is my favorite.
And they're not citizens.
This is my favorite dilemma for the left that I've heard of in a long time. You know.
But anyway.
Don't let your enemy. What is it? Don't let your enemy make a mistake.
No.
Don't interrupt your enemy.
Don't interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake.
Right.
Yeah, you give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves.
Yep. We've got the memo right here. They've got 10 criteria that was mentioned in the article. They say individuals who pose a potential danger to national security, terrorism, espionage, etc. Individuals who engage in torture, war crimes, or human rights violations. Individuals who further the unlawful enterprise of criminal gangs, transnational criminal organizations, drug cartels. Individuals who committed felonies that were not disclosed during the naturalization process. That's massive.
Eat it.
Yeah, because if they don't disclose that, then
that's
they lied.
already a law on the books. Yep.
And there are people who probably fled their home country because they committed crimes.
Yes.
Yeah. Individuals who committed human trafficking, sex offenses, or violent crimes. Individuals who engage in various forms of financial fraud against the U.S. That's going to be massive.
Eat it. Yeah.
Because they're look, a lot of people play dirty games thinking, I'll get away with it. It's fine. You know, maybe on their taxes, they file something they know is false or whatever, but they think, what's the worst that's going to happen? He's going to be like, okay, we'll get out. What else we got? Fraud against private individuals. Acquiring naturalization through government corruption, fraud, or material misrepresentations.
Ilhan Omar's a worry.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Through corruption.
Yeah, no incest. Ilhan Omar.
He might. I mean, is he going to have the balls to do it? Because I'd love to see it.
I hope so.
Let's see. Cases referred to the U.S. Attorney's Office in connection with pending criminal charges. Any other case referred to the civil division and the division that determines to be sufficiently important to pursue. Now, here's the best part. There's actually 3 other points made by this memo about what they plan to do. And that's combating discriminatory practices and policies, actually 4 others. Ending anti-Semitism. Additionally, a very huge priority for the DOJ. Protecting women and children and ending sanctuary jurisdictions, which legitimately is massive. And they mentioned that's going to be a priority for this DOJ. And so, holy smokes, man.
This is great.
Maybe because Trump was trying to gear up for MAGA month.
Yeah,
and he was like, we're going to make it so that the 4th is the best. That's why they started to make all these announcements right the Monday week of 4th of July.
Hopefully.
I am going to eat an extra cheeseburger off the grill in celebration.
Can't wait for cheeseburgers. Look, this is all just absolutely wonderful stuff. Anything that we can do to get rid of criminal aliens or criminals that are not from the United States, naturalized citizens, if you're breaking the law, send them back.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.